In this video, we're going to take a look at the Roborock E5 robot vacuum cleaner. I want to thank the guys at Roborock for sending this over to review on the channel. This one's currently just under 290 bucks on Amazon, but there's also a $30 off coupon right now. I'll leave a link in the description of the video with current pricing and more information. It's got 2500 PA suction power, 5200 milliamp hour battery. You can use a mobile app with this one. It also has a carpet boost feature and is going to be ideal for large homes with pets. It's also compatible with Alexa and Google Home. You can also use the optional mopping feature with a 180 milliliter adjustable water tank. So you should get about 200 minutes of use before it has to go back to the charging dock. It also has a 640 milliliter dustbin once it goes back to the charging dock, and once it's recharged, it'll continue cleaning where it left off. The height on this one is 3.56 inches, so it should fit under most furniture. This will also work with magnetic strips, which can be purchased separately if you don't want this to go in certain areas. So this is going to work on low to medium pile carpets, tile, laminated, and hardwood floors, mop cloth, and adjustable water tank. Really nice little remote control with this one, and batteries are included. Power cable, charging dock, you plug in the power right there on the side. Really nice white design here. Home and power button right there on the top, sort of a rubberized material. Right there towards the front on the top, you get your dock locator, optical sensor, and bumper here right along the front. Then here along the bottom, you've got your cliff sensors, omnidirectional wheel, charging contacts, motion tracking sensor, of course your side brush, main wheel, and main brush as well. And then you can just sort of pop off the cover here for the main brush. Main brush is nylon and a silicone material. Just lift up here in the back for the dustbin. Decent size opening on the dustbin as well. Here's what the moisture-proof mat looks like. Once you power it on, you're going to see the Wi-Fi indicator light there by the dustbin start flashing. Once you're connected, it's a pretty simple app. You've got dock, clean, balanced. It shows your battery percentage, area cleaned, and how long it's been cleaning. Up in the settings, you've got vacuum settings, timer, voice and volume, remote control, cleaning history, maintenance, contact customer service, find my robot. Then there's just a lot of other stuff here under general settings. There's also different cleaning modes. When you set up the schedule, you've got silent, balanced, turbo, and max. Under vacuum settings, you've got carpet mode, gentle mode, you've also got time zone, and then do not disturb mode. The good thing about this sweeper is it has no problem sweeping up small items on the floor. Well, as long as my dog doesn't get to it first. You can see here during spot cleaning mode, it just sort of goes around in circles until it finishes a pretty large area. It's also pretty good at going underneath most of our furniture without too many problems as well, which can be a problem for some robot vacuums that are bigger or taller than this one. As far as going around obstacles, it does an okay job, but just be aware that if it's lighter items like dog toys or shoes, it's gonna gently just push those out of the way. And just like all other robot vacuums I've tested, you definitely don't want to have charging cables laying on the floor because robot sweepers just love to eat those up. The drop sensors on this one seems to be pretty good as well when going around my steps. Definitely a must-have for any home that is more than one level. And if you want to use the mop feature, there's a setting that you can adjust on how much water you want to use while it's mopping. I had it on the lowest setting for my wood laminate flooring, and it seemed to be just enough to where you can see water coming out and you can just barely tell that it's wet. Now, normally I don't use wet mops on my wood laminate flooring because it can get in the cracks, and yeah, that's not good for wood laminate. But if you have hardwood floors or tile floors, then yeah, this will be a really nice option to have. When this robot sweeper is cleaning, it sort of goes back and forth in a uniform pattern until it's covered the entire room. You can sort of see here, it's a little different than some others out there that just do edge cleaning first and then go in a random pattern, which sometimes they'll miss spots or can even leave marks on your baseboards. You can see the pattern it takes here on the carpet. You'll also notice that when it starts to go over carpet, it kind of goes into a higher suction power mode so that it can clean the carpet a little bit better. Or if you have rugs on your hardwood floors, it sort of powers up as it goes over those and then goes back down to the normal cleaning mode once it's past those, which you'll notice because it's a little bit louder. But if you don't have carpets or rugs, you can turn off that feature in the settings. Now, if you haven't used a Roborock robot vacuum before, from what I can tell after testing this one, it seems very high quality, has pretty good sensors and a decent sized dustbin. Not only that, this one can actually make it back to the charging dock without getting lost. I know that sounds funny, but yeah, I've had some do that. It even reminds me of our Dream D9 robot vacuum that we've been using for a while now, and that's a good thing. It's pretty good as well. But I guess that's to be expected considering it comes from the same company that makes this one. Hopefully this video gave you a little closer look at the Roborock E5. If you're in the market to get a robot vacuum, this one is definitely one you should check out. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.